How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another ARK bonus, and today we're covering the Cave of the Clever, or the Artifact of the Clever, the second of the three artifacts you need for the Broodmother. Now, this cave is a little bit more difficult than our previous cave, which was the Cave of the Hunter. If you have not seen that video, go check it out. Look for the ARK bonus playlist on the channel. Yeah, and you can find that video. So let's get started with this cave. So Baryonyx is a good mount decision for this cave, because this cave has a bunch of bad stuff in it. Yeah, and I'm actually going to go ahead and turn off enemy invisible. And I'm going to get a torch going. So we can see a little better. Yeah, and see, you can already hear bad stuff. Now in this cave, you have bats you have to deal with. And high-level dung beetles. But you also have XP.
Were it not restricted to the waters, Carcharodon ultramegalodon would be one of the most dangerous creatures on the island. As powerful and dangerous as the Tyrannosaurus is on land, Megalodon is near its equal in the water. In addition, it has a speed advantage over any non-aquatic creature when submerged. Megalodons need large quantities of food to sustain themselves, so they attack most creatures immediately on sight. Smaller fish are the sole exception I've seen. I believe this is because they cost more energy for megalodons to catch than the predator would gain. Having access to the resources and treasures hidden deep within the ocean is near impossible without a domesticated sea creature. The megalodon, though difficult to domesticate, proves to be very useful when exploring the deep sea. It's not the most efficient swimmer, but it should be able to protect your cargo should you find yourself in a hostile encounter.
Okay, thank you for the information, Helena. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's just level up your melee. But here is where you find your first thing. Well, your first Megalosaurus. And your first thing of loot. Pretty good loot. Not the best, not the worst, but you got some saddles out of it. Let's see. That we don't need. That we don't need because we have infinite stats. You got a really good raptor saddle out of it. And we just back our way up. And we head down this way, just further into the cave. And you'll notice, compared to our last video, we don't have a Baryonyx as tough as our raptor was. But you just keep heading down deeper and deeper into the cave, where you'll eventually come to this water. Now this thing of water right here has Sarcos in it. Do not dismount me. Yeah. Well, we got some fish meat out of that. A lot of high-level dung beetles in this cave. Might as well come here for your dung beetles. But yeah, over here is the artifact. Dump everything that's not fish meat. And beware of sarcos, because there are sarcos in this pool. This little pool right here can deceive with sarcos.
I don't know where to start with Uraniomorphus amalgatantilus. It has so many of the nightmare-inducing traits of spiders from among many family and genus. It fires webbing like a bowler spider. It spits venom like a lynx spider. It has a poisonous bite like a myriad of spiders, and can see in the dark by sensing vibrations. And to top it off, Uraniomorphus is larger than an adult human. If that wasn't enough, I'm convinced that some of the caves on the island have actually been dug by Uraniomorphus. But this worries me. Either Uraniomorphus is a colony spider, like ants, or there is a much larger Uraniomorphus somewhere on the island. As long as it is kept far from arachnophobics, domesticated Uraniomorphus makes an excellent guardian creature for anyone wanting to avoid killing. Their strange web-spraying behavior is also quite helpful while hunting fast, fleeing prey. They are too small to be used as mounts, however.
So yeah, this is the Cave of the Clever. And it's a good thing I have diseases disabled in this cave. Otherwise, we would be in for it. Sorry, Arthroplura. You have to find another way to get to me. But yeah, Cave of the Clever. It's a little bit tougher if you haven't noticed, with all the bats especially. Oh, a dung beetle. Okay. Let's see here. But yeah, this cave, yeah. It's got some tight squeezes to it. But once you've got the artifact, just find a tunnel that leads up and up and up. And you'll eventually hear humming. That means more loot. I hear that loot humming. It's gotta be right around here. Yep. See, the loot here responds.
The first round of trials for my new Lazarus chowder have gone marvelously. But I have found
Really
it hard to
fast.
maintain my enthusiasm. After all, I will never get truly definitive results with only Mesopithecus subjects. It is quite frustrating. Even so, I see now that Isabel was right. Having my assistants take part in the trials would be asking too much of them, and they are too valuable to risk so frivolously. If I cannot find human subjects from the nearby tribes, then I shall have to make do with trials on apes and monkeys. Perhaps it is finally time to capture some Gigantopithecus.
And we just slowly work our way back up after Rockwell's rude interference. And we just keep going and going. And voila! Here we are. Back outside again. So yeah, that was the Cave of the Clever. With the Artifact of the Clever. And I got a loot drop before I went in there. So yeah, for those of you who are looking to farm this cave, it's really good if you're looking to get quite a bit of chitin. You've got a good source of loot. And yeah, it's a little bit tougher with the bats because you have to deal with rabies, but excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.